Welcome to FXStreet. If you like what we're talking about, you like the content we're producing, head on over to YouTube. Join our YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button and follow Akash and I individually on Twitter, Akash at Mangyeko, and myself at Just Analysis 1. Taking a look here at Ripple. So I don't really use harmonic patterns a lot, only because Scott Carney has not updated his methods to reflect what the changes that have been made in the industry over the last 15 years with how we draw fib retracements. But the cipher pattern is one that I do kind of screen for, and cipher pattern isn't one of his harmonic patterns. It's not really a harmonic pattern at all, but we've kind of turned it into one anyways. It does have a pretty strong positive expectancy rate when it does show up. And Ripple has one, and I know some people are going to go, oh, that extends past the 141 and blah, 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 but it's pretty dang close, right? And data extremes and price level points vary from exchange to exchange. So it's definitely, I think it's an appropriate enough cipher pattern for Ripple. So that's a very strong sign of a bottom. Same with the optics bands hitting their extreme oversold conditions. You've got regular bullish divergence between the price action and the composite index, and you have the RSI flattening out above the first oversold level in the bear market at 30. Ripple has a lot of reasons to be why we should be looking at it bullishly here for some type of relief rally in the short term. Looking at it on the 1 cent 3-box reversal chart, this really wicked looking bear trap where you have this descending triple bottom, which failed to extend, and instead it reversed, and that entry was at 75 cents. So it's still a valid entry despite it showing up here on the point figure chart that it's extended beyond that. It's that we're actually below it. So it's still a valid entry at 75 cents, stop at 71 and target up at 96. That's using the horizontal profit target method. And yeah, there's you have a failed breakdown below a descending triple bottom, and it's a failed bearish catapult setup. This is a pretty nasty looking bullish reversal setup that could be developing here. And yeah, 96 basically you could say $1, but that's just the literal target using the horizontal method is at 96. So I don't see a ton of downside potential here, other than if it fails to, if it fails to really break above the Kijun-sen this week, we'll probably see that 50-cent range pop up. That's the next major support zone here. But again, I really don't see that playing out. I see at least a relief rally here showing up soon. So pass it off to you, Akash. I'm not sure what you see.
Thank you, John. So it's really hard for me to remain bullish on Ripple after seeing this 50 moving average crossing below the 200 moving average on a daily time frame. So I do believe that the relief rally is on its way, but unlike you, I'm probably looking at 0.81, and if I'm lucky, probably 0.86. And in a highly bullish case, right, I see it going up to 0.92, probably 0.94, but anything beyond that, I don't see it happening, although there's a ton of liquidity present here over the double bottom, the double top that we form here. That was formed here. But the reason why I don't see it going beyond, or like even if it does, the uptrend is going to be temporary, is because of the 50 moving average, or at least a cluster of these daily moving averages that are present here. It's kind of a little hard for me to expect Ripple to go higher. And on top of that, so earlier there was a demand zone here ranging from 0.72 to 0.82, but the price kind of chopped around or inside the demand zone for quite some time. So that kind of failed, and now we are currently retesting this demand zone here, ranging from 0.70 to 0.75. And as you can see, the price has already like sliced through it once, although only a daily close below it would invalidate it. We've seen massive wicks into the demand zone. So I believe this demand zone is also kind of weakening. And if this does not hold, and I have very little faith or hope, whatever to call it, that it's going to hold. So if it does hold, then yes, I'm expecting this relief bounce up to probably the 50-day moving average here, which is the blue line at 0.87. If this does break, however, I'm looking at probably another dip down to 0.60. Honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards a retest of this level here and a dip into this liquidity zone below 0.518. Right, there was a double bottom that was formed here. So if this demand zone fails to hold, I'm expecting a retest of 0.60, probably 0.51, 52. If this does hold, however, I'm looking at a retest of 0.86. So yeah, that's my take on XRP.
Thank you, Akash, and thank you everybody for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.